Hello, I'm Christine, and this is a yoga class focusing on the root chakra. Okay, let's take this off. So, the root chakra is located at the base of the spine. It's the first three vertebrae and the pelvic floor. Now, if you're looking at the model of your spine, right at the bottom, and it takes care of your fight and flight instinct. And when it's in balance with the rest of the body and the rest of the chakras, it brings all your emotions into check and inner peace, which is obviously fantastic. Excuse me, come down to the floor here. When it's not, however, you can get things like panic, lethargy, have nightmares, you might feel burnt out, depression, anxiety, stress. The root chakra, it's connected with feeling grounded and connected to the world around you and feeling stable in general. So it's pretty important. And so this sequence we're going to do today, it will help you feel like everything is flowing nicely through that area. All the poses that we're doing focus particularly on that area of the body. So I'm going to stick some nice gentle music on in the background, and we're going to get moving. The class is going to take about an hour, and we're going to work through a lot of standing poses. And then we'll come down to sitting, down to your front, onto your hands and knees for a little bit, and onto your back. We'll have a relaxation at the end. And I hope that you enjoy this class. Okay, let's find something nice and suitable. All right, here we go. I have got some props ready. Not what I want to do, excuse me. There we go. All right, I have some yoga blocks and a strap. Easily accessible, okay? So we're going to start off. Let's bring this camera back up a little bit. So I'm back in the spare room. It's not much space in here. So I'm going to start in nice mountain pose. 4 or 5 breaths here. Feet are hip width apart, maybe a little bit closer. Spine is nice and long. Spreading the toes. Feeling connected to the ground and your mat below. Palms facing forward, nice and strong. Just focusing on your breath. Now I'm going to move my mat across because it's already starting getting scrunched up. And we're going to work through 4 rounds of sun salutations. Okay, so let me see if I can send this back just a bit more, so you can hopefully see a little bit more of what's going on. I might need to send that down a little bit. Okay, cool. So we're going to start in breath here. Taking the arms up the sides, bringing the hands together. We're going to fold forward, all the way down. Let the neck and the head relax. Then we're going to place the hands on the shins. The half forward fold. Now, I'm going to come forward a little bit. And we're going to come into plank now. So, bending the knees if you want. I'm going to bring this down some more. Sorry, it feels a little bit disjointed. Okay, that's better. Down to the floor. Stepping back to plank. Now, from here, you can come forward and lower the knees. All the way down and up into cobra. Or up into, excuse me, hair in my mouth. Weight forward, elbows into ribs. Lower down. Through chaturanga and up into cobra. The breaths here. Options from here. We're either coming back through all fours or we're tucking the toes under, pressing up, and then back into downward facing dog. Okay, from here, we're coming back into that forward fold. So walking the feet in. Hands on the shins. Flat back. I'm going to turn round for round 2 so you can see hopefully a little bit more what's going on. The arms hang. Then slowly coming up. Bringing the hands up to the top. Together. And then down to your heart. Okay, I'm turning round for round 2. Okay. Oh, honestly, there's not enough room here. Okay, round 2. Hands together. Round 2. Folding forward. Hands to the shins. And then releasing. Then we're coming down. So bending the knees. Hands to the floor. Stepping back to plank. Then either coming down through all fours or through chaturanga. I'm coming down because I'm going to smash my head on the wardrobe. Then up into cobra here. Then either back through all fours and up into downward facing dog. Yeah, I can still see good. All right. We're going to walk the feet forward. Into that forward fold. Hands to the shins, flat back. All the way up. I'm going to try and make a bit more room here. Give me 1 moment. All right. That's better. All right. Might have a bit more room now. Okay, so back we come. Going forwards, hands in your own time. If you're a little bit faster than me, that's fine. So hands to the floor, back to plank. Down we come. Into cobra. back into downward facing dog. Walking in, hands to the shins. Excuse my hair going everywhere today. Relaxing. Drawing in and up. Hands to heart. Last time, I'm going to turn sideways here. Try not to disappear off the screen too much. Hands to the floor, back to plank. That's better. Knees down if you like. Lower down the upper body. Up into cobra. Tuck the toes under. Back to roll forwards if you want. Up into downward dog. And slowly walking the feet towards the hands, lifting the hands off. Hands to shins. Oh, attacked by my dress. Slowly coming up. Hands up above. Down to the heart. Lovely. So let's now go into, we're moving into warrior 1, then warrior 2, and then half moon. Okay, so let's see if I can adjust this a little bit. All right. So, ow. Space is not on my side, and neither is my spatial awareness today. Please excuse me. Right. Right foot forward, left foot back. Okay, bend that front knee. Back foot, heels down, toes slightly pointing forward. Warrior 1, arms are wrapped by the head. If you want more, extend the distance between your feet. On your next breath, we're moving into warrior 2. So arms out, shoulder height. Okay, so we're coming into half moon from here. Okay, so I'm going to grab block, place that on the inside of the front foot. Walk that back foot forward. Place the block in front. I'm going to move back a little bit because I am right up in the camera here. You can always do this kneeling as well. This is good. Lifting the top arm and the back leg. Lovely. And coming up and back into warrior 2. Lovely. From here, we are into pyramid pose. Okay, so again, got this block. I'm going to see if I can bring the camera down a little bit for that. So you can place the block in line with the foot. Maybe turning the back foot so the toes are facing forwards. You can come down. If you want to, you can hold on to that front leg. You might like block either side. You might want your fingertips on the floor or holding onto that leg. We're going to do most of the standing poses on this side first, and then do them all on the other side. Okay, so from here, from pyramid, where we're looking at our toes, we're lifting the back heel and turning it out again. So you're back into that warrior foot positioning. Okay, and we're going to bend the front knee, rest that front arm on the thigh, and we'll lean over. From next, in 4 or so breaths time, we're moving into triangle. Okay. Lovely, then you've had enough there. We'll come back into warrior two briefly. Reach forward. Take the front fingers inside that front ankle. You can grab a block here to bring the floor up. You might want to look down at your toes, up at the ceiling, anywhere in between, whatever feels best for your neck. Okay. You can place your hand with fingertips on the floor, so long as you're not pressing into that ankle too much, or on the shin. We'll come out. Now, I'm going to walk this front leg over, and we're going to come into revolved triangle. Okay, so again, we might want the block. I've got this right foot all the way up against that left edge now. We're going to rotate the torso. Definitely going to need a block here for me. Oh, excuse me. This isn't particularly comfortable for my body. Okay. All right, so now we're coming into wide-legged forward folds. Okay. So when you've had enough of revolved triangle, that might be better on the other side for me, certainly, but you know, we're all built differently. So from this revolved triangle, wow, okay, yeah, you're coming back to a more neutral foot position. Where's this going? There we go. Sorry, it doesn't seem I've got a lot of awareness of what's going on with the camera today. So, wide legs as far as you can comfortably put them. Okay, so we're going to hinge at the hips. We're going to start by taking the hand and the head down. Again, bringing a block in if you like. We'll have 5 breaths here. Lovely. Now, I'm going to walk my feet in a little bit more. Variation B. And my hands are on my lower back. See. Arms are over the head. Fingertips to the floor. Lovely. And when we finish that one, moving into D, so we lift the toes, fingertips under the toes. Slowly going to come up. Oh. Walk the feet in together. And then we are coming into garland stop. So, do that yogic squat. The hands together. Excuse me, between your legs in prayer. We're going to place the left hand on the right knee. Extend that right arm. Into tree pose. So bring the arms back together. Slowly standing up. Oh. Okay, how far back can I go? Not far enough, evidently. Camera needs to come back up again. Okay. So, block as an option. Securing myself with a stable surface is also an option. So lifting that front right leg, turning out to the side. Option one, placing your foot on the block. Moving it out of the way. Option two, toes to the floor. Heel just around the top of the ankle. 3. Foot on the inner calf. 4. On the inner thigh. Or even across the front. Wherever is good for you today. Focusing on a point. Help you keep your balance when you've done that. We're going to run through those on the other side. And then we're coming down to the floor. Okay. So, oh, all right. There we go. Warrior 1. Left foot forwards. Right foot back. Okay. I'm going to bring the camera down a smidgen again. Should do the trick. Hopefully. Very well. Because we did all the forward, wide-legged forward folds, we're not going to be repeating those. Warrior two, so it's going to be a little bit quicker this time through, maybe. Down, and we are into half moon. Okay, so I'll show you on the floor in case you'd like to take this one. So come down, that back foot to the floor, front foot to the floor. Extend the back leg. Can't quite see it there, can you? Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, so back foot's back. We've got not enough space here today. Lean forward. Extend the top arm and the back leg. You can see them both here. And then we're going to come into pyramid from here. Bringing the hand and foot down. Knee down to the floor. Bringing that front foot forward. Again, you can use those blocks if you like, one each side of the foot. Knuckle back a bit more. Holding forward. Feel free to adjust the back foot so you feel more stable. Okay, from here, we're coming into triangle. So, again, using the blocks to help you up if you like. Fingertips to the floor. Other arm extended up. Your gaze wherever you'd like it. Or again, you can put your hands on a block or on your shin. All are valid. Okay, now we're coming into revolved triangle. So bringing that top arm down, moving that leg over. And extending the other arm up. Lovely. When you've had enough of that, we're coming into extended side angle. So bending the front knee, resting that left arm, right arm goes up over the head. Straightening the front leg, moving the blocks out of the way. We're coming into garland. Once more time. So feet wide, the width of your mat, sinking down. When you feel ready, you're going to place The right hand on the left knee. Extend that left arm away. Back in. Having a couple of breaths here before we move into tree pose. And that. Oh. At this time, left foot. You can either use the block, like so. Place the left toes on the floor. Heel just above the right ankle. 3, 4, or across. After this, we're moving down to sitting, and hopefully we won't have quite so many camera angle issues tonight. Bring yourself gently down to the floor. And I'll bring this down with us a bit more. Here we go. We're going to start off in staff pose. So extend the legs away. Hands in line with the hips. Pressing gently into the floor. You might want to move the fleshy parts of your glutes up and out of the way, so you're right up on your sit bones. Might help you feel a bit more, help you feel a bit more stable. One more breath here, then we're moving into forward fold. Lovely, releasing the hands. This is where your yoga strap or belt or scarf or towel can come in handy. So, there's an option that can lace itself around the soles of the feet. You can fold forward, gently relaxing down. Alternatively, you can place your hands anywhere on your legs or over the tops of your feet. On your next breath, we're moving from here into camel pose. Okay, so slowly coming up, walking the hands back up the legs, returning yourself seated. Right. So we'll move that from that. Coming up to kneeling. Oh. So high kneel. Option 1. Hands are on the lower back, fingertips pointing down towards the legs. Shoulders are back, elbows are back. They're not flapping around like a pair of wings. Lean gently over the back here. Over your hands. Option 2. Grabbing yourself a block. Placing it between your legs. You might want 2. Making sure that they are stable. Looking back. Option 3. Hands to the heels. Pressing the hips forwards. We're coming out, moving the blocks out of the way. And then we're coming into child's pose. So from kneeling onto all fours, pressing the glutes and the hips back. If you want to, you can rest your head on a block. What you would like to do with your arms is up to you. They can stay long. You can rest your head on your hands. Tuck your elbows in around your knees. Or hold your heels. In your own time, we're coming up. Sort this out. We're coming back down to sitting. Then we're moving into bow. Okay, so down to the front. From bow. We'll have a brief breath or two in child's pose again. Before we move on to our back. Excuse me, so down to the floor. Alright. So starting off with your hands under your shoulders. Bending the knees. Again here, you might like to use the strap. And you can do single leg if you want. I will show you that now. Okay, so both ends in one hand. Both hands lifting the leg. Okay, so that's option one. And you can do both sides individually. Option two, grabbing hold of maybe the end of your trousers. Or option three, hands round the ankles and then over the tops of the feet. Gazing down towards the floor, pressing the feet into the hands. Couple more breaths here. And as a counter pose, we're coming into child's pose, releasing the hands, relaxing the legs, pressing back through all fours, back into child's pose. Walking the hands in and then gently onto your back. So we're going to start off. I'm going to give you options here. Using your strap. You can legs sit round the sole of one of your feet, lay back, and draw the leg in towards the upper body. Alternatively, you can hold around the top of the shin, maybe underneath, or even bend that left leg to help you bring that right knee in closer. Shoulders are down as far as you feel comfortable. And if you want to extend the left leg, feel free. And then releasing that right leg after 4 or 5 breaths. We're going to relax the hands and use your hands to slowly come down with that right leg. Right, left leg comes in. Again, bending the right knee to help that left knee get a little bit closer. And once you've done that leg, you can try both together if you like. Now, I'm going to give you some options. You can stay here, okay? Maybe with the hands on the shins. I'm going to turn sideways, so you're not constantly looking at the soles of my feet. Okay? It's a little bit better, maybe. Okay, so you can stay here. Or, if you want to, let the knees come out to the sides. Take the hands between the legs, over the tops of the feet to the outside edge. Okay? And from here, come up and roll. And happy baby. Stretch the legs out. Do whatever feels good for you. Rolling through the spine, if you like. Stretching the legs, like I said. Okay, when you've had enough there, by all means spend as long as you want here. Releasing the legs and the feet. And have your legs up the wall. You're finding a nice stable vertical surface, whether it's a wall, a wardrobe, a door. Whatever you want to do with your arms. You might want to be resting on your belly, down by your sides with the palms up or down. You can cactus the arms, so bend them at the elbows, or extend them over your head. And again, you can spend as long as you like here. I'm going to bring my arms down and out to the sides now. So what I'm going to do is walk my feet down and let them drop to the left. And then I'm going to extend my right leg over the top and straighten my left one out. I'm also going to rest my right foot on my block here. When you've had enough on this side, bringing that right leg back in, stacking the legs together, bending the knees. The arms can come down. Coming back through bent knees here. And then switching sides, so lowering them over to the right. Again, you can extend that right leg. If you want to stretch, extend the left leg across and stretch the right leg down. If this feels good for you. And after you've had enough on that side, bend the right leg, stack both knees, back to neutral. And then we're coming into Savasana. Okay. So getting yourself as comfortable as you like, either on your back, on your side, or sitting up, whatever is working for you today, so that you feel safe, okay? I'm going to lay down in a few moments. Whilst you're getting comfortable, feel free to grab hold of a blanket, some pillows. You rest your head on. Your eyes closed. And focus on the breath. Breathe in and out. See how the breath feels in the body. Draw your attention back to the root chakra. It's located at the base of the spine. Sending your breath all the way down to the base of the spine. Noticing how it feels as it travels around the body. Way out. As you breathe out, imagine your breath seen as smoke. And the smoke is covering you. Red blanket. Safe. Connected to the ground. Keeping you warm and secure. I'm going to lay down now and let you have this time for yourself with no distractions. Whatever you might like to do with your hands, you can place them on your belly, bringing your awareness to your breath. It can be by your sides with the palms facing up. Again, you can cactus your arms or extend them over your head. Just going to leave you here. Focus on your breath. Noticing all the sensations. Acknowledging any thoughts that come up. Letting your body melt that little bit deeper into the mat below you. The muscles giving up their tension and their hold. Going to get some gentle movement back into the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, keeping the eyes closed. And having some big stretches overhead. And with the eyes closed, we're moving gently onto the right side of the body if it is safe for you to do so. And we'll have 2 or 3 more breaths here. Time, with your eyes still closed, bring yourself gently back up to a nice comfortable seated position. The hands resting on the knees. Back of the body nice and straight. The eyes remaining closed for a few more moments. Taking this time to notice how you feel after your practice today. How your muscles are feeling. How the breath feels in the body. How your mind feels. And also how the energy seems to be flowing around the body. Maybe it's moving that a little bit easier. place my hands together at my heart center. Look down towards my legs and the floor. Slowly open my eyes. Adjusting to the light in the room. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for your energy, sharing your practice with me. And I hope you found this class enjoyable. And I'll see you very soon for another class. Bye for now.